things being offered by Viking to be able to take that against OG Thompson. He's in on the mid. He's been caught out by the call. We'll get the BKB off in time, but the first Cataclysm comes crashing in. Hook shot off the mark there. Can't quite get past Shad to get the control onto Thompson, so Thompson will be able to still step back underneath the tower. Return with the silent Shad. Eon Disc will proc. They'll back off for now. 10 seconds until Seb's back in. About 10 as well until Sumail's back in the game. Sumail really not wanting to have to use his buyback, of course, with these last few seconds that he is off the map. See if Viking can force the racks in time over to the side. Shad, he gets the grab on Saxa. Saxa standing a little too close over to the mid. Seb, he's in with the RP onto the two of them. He's able to push back Aramis underneath the tower as well as Kezu, but there's no follow-up onto both of them. Buyback comes out from Saxa. Another skewer, again from Seb, scooping up the two of them. Aramis will die underneath the tier 4s. Kezu trying to break away with the help of the wedge, but the light strike comes crashing down from Saxa. Kezu will again.
Goes in deep.
He's able to make it away and chancing himself.
Dying.
I mean, they're going for this Roach pretty much with the full lineup of OG alive. Viking feeling that strong about their ability to take objectives out to the side of the pit, though they've caught Aramis. They're in with the jump. Aramis, he's out. That's the gem hitting the decks. Aramis gone for 90 seconds, but the time is brought there for Viking to finish off the Roshan. And now they'll look to try and get themselves out of it. Thompson in with the chase over towards Celery, but they'll turn. Boom with the two-man tornado. The RP from Seb comes down on a Boom, but Boom again getting the BKB off in time. Thompson rolls over towards Celery, has the damage to take down the AA. The AA is gone. Boom pushing about with the deafening blast. He's up to the high ground. Cataclysm coming down as OG's starting to get split. They look towards Shad, but Shad blinks out just in time. Thompson still trying to chase in onto the axe. Shad, he's got enough movement speed here with the boost travel to get out of there. He has it. Thompson in with another roll. They'll catch the axe. They'll bring down Shad the once. He's got the Aegis ready for round 2. No BKB. Eon Disc up in a second. Has Shad got any way out of this? The Hex comes out. Shad trying to run, but there's no help coming in for him. Shad will be left to die alone.
He's going to be spotted, though. The Force Staff with no tail, with the Penitence applied.
Can he blink?
Look at that slow. What a spell. He blinks to safety, though. All right, Thompson now might be in some trouble, but pops that BKB. Sharpshooter with the Boomerang. That's a lot of damage. Terrorize onto a couple heroes, but here comes Mind Control with the Arena. Only onto no tail, though. And it looks like Miracle did find his way to the grave regardless, so not able to save him. Because now Mind Control will be the sacrifice as well, so a double kill for Sumail.
We saw last time from OG a jump up to this high ground, did grant them some quick kills to start the action off. Shad, some of the call, they'll look to try and force Sumail away to break him out of the combo, and it'll do so. Gets the Stone Gates off Sumail, he's ready to turn. Aramis, he's going to be taken down low. They are stunning Sumail up. Dragon Tail as well, they're certainly reducing the potential for Sumail to get the damage done. But still, Celery will fall. Seb, he's able to run down Shad to the side. The stun follow-up there from Saxon as they keep the axe locked down. Shad will get the call off, but Sumail's able to get in with the damage. There's 3 dead on fight.
Are they going for Seb top?
This is a big kill. Blink Dagger reveal. Jumps right on top. Oh, but they're clipping the wave as well. Seb, Ravage on to 5. Can that get him out of here, though? Snaking, moving forward. Doesn't have the mana right now for the stun. He's looking for that next round coming in. Can they get out of here, though? The Song of the Siren comes out. They all spread. Ravage is already down. The only target that they can spot right now is Skitter. Do they go on to him? They have the Arena afterwards. Spada pops that, and enough. Yes, he's living. Skitter able to go for the turnaround. The Aphotic Shield doing work, but Thompson turns now. 9 trying to make something else happen there, but the rest of Tundra still alive. Seb again getting out with 100 HP. 9 dropping down low, but able to live through it. Sumail now turns on to 9, tries to blow him up, able to find it. Snaking, also gonna fall. The only one left alive is gonna be 3-3 as Sumail gets the triple.
Great example for them. A lot of players have not gotten to, this is to go to TI Center, but both of these teams so experienced. Yeah. That is not a thing at all. Is get a smoke here from Team Nigma. Oh, Brogan is looking for an opening. He's just going to get blown up instead. Actually, will live for now. No tail gets the song to counter everything.
This hammer though
from Team Nigma.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the hammer? As the egg comes out, you can see the shard is already picked up by him as ILTW with the meta focusing on Thompson. He's going to be able to get it as the egg goes off as well. Nice impale from Soxa, but a big epicenter onto 2. Down goes ILTW, a huge initiation from Seb, and that's going to cost them 3 and make it 4 with Kuroki dropping to the deck. And this is likely to be a full team wipe if they're able to get Miracle here. Seb is actually going to stay alive throughout all of this. What a crazy counter initiation, turning into an ultra kill for Sumail.
Let's look a little bit ahead. So Gyro is doing very, very well, clearly, and he will go Ags. I just think you asked earlier, I think it just makes sense.
Stampede, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. Thompson is in the area as well. They are able to take out ILTW. Double kill for Sumail with the relocate, and GH definitely regretting his decision to help out. as that'll be a third kill likely for Sumail. Indeed it is. 2K now.
Not only that, but this is even a siege creep wave. This is like perfectly aligned for OG to push their own. Oh,
Swap
Thompson got
magic missile.
swapped.
Thompson looks to potentially be dead again, but the nice mech coming out, keeping him alive, and now Kurogi might be the sacrifice. There's an RP. It's only onto ILTW, but this will be an enormous kill if they're able to get him. Oh, sorry, that was Minecraft. They look very similar, Cinder. You know, the Mars and Terrorblade. Very similar indeed.
They both have teeth.
Huge bodies, totally different colors, very easy to mistake.
Yeah, they're both heroes.
GH in the meantime gets blown up as well, and somehow OG has just turned this around. It feels like when they're right now.
Let's see what they can do. They come out with the horn, look towards him straight away. They get the jump in over towards Notel. Notel, he's going to be able to be pushed over to the side. Notel will survive here, but they have brought down Sumail the once. They'll try and surround him. Boom, committing him with the BKBs. Got the siphons as well, healing himself back up. Notel with the self-false promise will live a little longer. The buyback coming out as Aramis. He's able to lead in onto Sumail with the stun. Shad getting beat down hard here by Saxa though, as Shad has to retreat up to the high ground. Sumail's able to turn, take out Aramis. The light strike away from Saxa catches the two of them. 4 dead on Viking, as 3 of them without buyback.
No, I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's just different, right? But you can really see why OG put it support this game and what it accomplished. It's been super impactful.
They get the Aegis, they get the cheese, they get the shard. Okay, Finger of Death, but there's the swap onto ILTW into the song. Seb, all right, we're going to see the Meteor Hammer with the Epicenter to follow. They just want to focus on GH. He's getting really low, and a multi-shot finishes him off after the ulti. Buy back into the game, though, still has his egg. Mind control, just on the wrong place of the terrain here. And he's going to have to buy back as well. But these Team Nigma members are dropping like flies, Cinderin. As the impale from 2, oh my god, the ensnare to follow. They have to get ILTW out of here if they're able to get to TI. This is the big moment right now, but the egg goes down. ILTW has his Sunder available. He's so freaking low. Thompson, but there's the Burrow Strike from Seb. That is a dieback. Oh my goodness, miracle now. This looks to be it, Cinderin. It looks like OG.
So they won't have it again for a moment. Jump forward, 9 gets the lift. Trying to get out of there afterwards. We'll be able to arrow. Oh, great save. The last second by Notail, able to make it work, but Sumail starting to drop down low. They get the lift up on Axe. He did BKB. Oh, they got these guys caught. Skidder away and able to just punch onto Thompson. Finds that kill. A big call though afterwards for Sep. Takes down 1. Can they get another? No, not yet. Fata will eventually fall, but Luna able to live. Nailed down so low after the lift. 100 HP. They want to get that kill, but it's not going to happen. They pull them back in. Brew is gone.
You can dispel the illusions and instantly kill them. But then there's a second set that you also need to dispel coming in from the Axe. They call snaking.
Looking for him. Wanting to get that kill. Dual Scepter afterwards, living for the moment. The stun comes out. The call is there. They caught Fata too. Both those supports dead without buyback. Oh man, what a huge win for...
I'm very curious if like this was like a... Maybe they're a bit too cocky getting ahead of this game, but they're catching Sumail again here mid.
This is really bad for OG, but potentially good if they can turn with a big counter initiation play. Song of the Siren comes out. That's a lot of heroes together, but will it be enough? Notail drops it down, but 9, he got his BKB off. He ran into the song. Sumail turns down on to Snaking, trying to find that kill, but he's not dying. Ravage afterwards connects on the 4. They try and bring him down. Snaking will die. Skidder with the turn, hoping to live through this. Thompson starting to drop down low. 9 didn't fall, but eventually he does. And now Sumail standing tall through all of this, but that talent coming in from 3-3. The turn now from Skidder. The Luna trying to carry like it's done so many times through all of these games, but it's not looking like it's quite going to happen. He's still so tanky. They buy back on 3-3. They have to get him back into this fight. Flipping that wave, looking for the chase down. Do they find him? Yes. They're going to catch Sumail here. The buyback comes afterwards from the Tidehunter, and now Tundra have to run. 3-3, dodging away for the moment. Skidder thinking about turning on this one. It's so tough, though. Seb is so tanky. And 3-3 will attempt to escape. The fight is already won by OG, but how much more can they get? They take down that Sand King. Back and forth, the pendulum.
Notel's hit the 6. It's not easy to get on top of Sumail's drought. Notel is going to be able to do a solid job of saving him. As you mentioned at the start, there isn't a hero like that Clockwork that was so crucial for Viking in terms of catching Notel in game 1. Mid lane, they get the setup onto Aramis. They're going to come in with the Horn, look towards Saxa. Saxa caught in the river, but the false promise comes out. Saxa will live a little longer. He's going to look for the TP back to base. He's back into the fountain. Shad's going to end up getting taken down as OG just kite him up. Sumail stands on the high ground, take him out. 3 here.
The illusions, look at these illusions. Silence afterwards on the Sumail, but they can't even find the real heroes. They're literally just gonna kill the buildings with the axe illusions. Walks forward, there's gonna be the catch, the BKB out, Seb blows up Fado potentially one last time. Is there anything else left in the tank? 9 trying to find a target to stick onto. Sumail standing tall there. The BKB cheese still in hand, ready to go. The save comes out. Another taunt there. On to Skitter. He is going to die. 2 minutes gone. And just like that, we're going to move into a game number 5. As all of Tundra die, they catch one more time. There is still the Ravage available. Scouts out no-tail there, but the rest of the team moving into position, and wow, they just dropped literally everything. Cold Embrace though, and the winner's curse to try and turn it. Static Storm's about to wear off. Do they have the Ravage in time? They do! Connects onto 3. Hobson able to get that ulti off. They have the back wall. Gonna connect onto Fada as well as Snaking. Both drop, but up on the high ground. It's 9 hitting away at these heroes. Has to jump away for the moment though. Miss uphill, trying to run, but it's not gonna happen. Ursa shows up though, the big bad mad bear. Trying to find anything else here. Seb, no more vacuum. Thompson goes in a little bit aggressively, but with the Ion Shell, it might be enough. Fada has no more shield, a triple kill for Sumail. That is gonna, at least for the moment for OG, attempt to turn into a mid-tier 1 tower. 9, able to sidestep, but pulled back in afterwards, in some trouble. They got him. The wall is down and he is dead. No tail able to live through it. The mech comes out from Seb, keeping alive. No tail. And now giving the tip over to Fada, who's gonna get caught fully encapsulated here in pain. As OG find themselves yet another 2 big kills.
They see Sumail.
Whoa.
No BKB.
Catch. Pulls him back in, but Seb with the big call. The taunt, but are they going to be able to bring him down in time? He has the turn, potentially, as they say Janet was off. Skitter chasing down, looking for more. Do they have enough? They buy back on the Nyx now. Sumail down low, but they're breaking that Psionic projection. 3-3, trying to play interference for the rest of these heroes. Arrow going to be tanked by Soxta. The Aeon afterwards, keeping him alive. They have to buy back on the Luna now. 9, very low. He doesn't have buyback afterwards. 3-3, no more split. He already used both of them. And there's the stun, there's the control, this axe illusion ripping him apart. The stun is out. They buy back on the Brood.
Lina spells like they're scared right now in OG. They use 2 buybacks.
It's really, really scary. Looking for that tornado opening. Finds Fata. Bushwhack now onto 9. He doesn't have his BKB either. They start to take him down. Cataclysm comes out, able to get away. The Yule Scepter alive on nothing. But Skitter in trouble. Gets the disarm. Jumps out of there. They lose the range rack. Sumail now with that alacrity turning onto melee. But they don't want to give this up. Sumail finds a double kill onto Snaking. Just from downtown finding the punches. They got Laguna Blade back up. How long till BKB? 7 seconds for Sumail. He needs that little bit of extra time. They're looking for an opening here with an LSA, but they won't be able to find it. OG sensing no Ravage. The BKB comes out in time from Sumail as the chase down continues. Do they have anything left in the tank? 9 trying to live, but it won't happen. Sumail with the ultra kill, playing the carry, turning onto these tier 4 towers. They try and blow up No Tail, not enough in the tank from Skitter as they set their sights on a game 3 with the series even. OG, they're gonna run it down, find themselves Skitter, and try and finish this one out in style. No Ravage, no answer. OG, they're tying it up. Skitter tries to find some last gasp here for anything at all. 3-3, doesn't have Ravage, gets eventually buried into the ground, stun afterwards onto Skitter. They focus back all of their attentions onto the Ancient now, and that is going to be about all she wrote. Although they might think about diving the fountain for no GG out on this one. So the buyback comes again from Snaking, Arrow out there, but it's not going to happen. Who have come up with answers for this stuff, and I mean, you look at him when he has that Ion Shell on, it's what, now up to 3,200 HP Thompson's on the TA, and Thompson ready to jump. They got the Psionic projection afterwards, catches the Ursa. Where's the help? Cold Embrace is out. Now, afterwards, the winner's curse, only catching onto 1, and they turn onto Skitter and rage out, trying to run away. He hasn't been able to do anything on this Ursa. The chase down comes to Mail, finds that kill. That is what they needed. They bring down 1 by 9, but the rundown continues. There's no buyback on this Ursa. OG, they're so close they can taste it. They want to look for this finish here as they move up and try and take down this tier 3 tower. The big Ravage comes out, but the roll up from Thompson, able to live through it. The turn vacuum wall jump in from Thompson, finding that kill yet again. They're gonna buy back now onto Snake King. Thompson keeps on running in. The right clicks, 3-3, no Ravage left, nowhere left to go really. They're trying to buy time for this Ursa to come back in, and there is no more Aegis. As they chase down, but Thompson jumps in, still living through it. And with this Ags, like you're talking about, it's going to be an issue for Tundra, but we've seen them come back from this before. We haven't seen their answer to this TA though. And, oh, are they really gonna try and fight this right now? Moonlight Shadow, Saksa walking into this. They get that vision. Skitter looking for the jump now onto Sumail. Aegis still a minute left on it as they go into all of them. Tries to find this kill here on the no-tail, gonna get glimpsed, but he's not going back to the bottom side of the map. He's staying here. Do they realize it? Thompson going to get that roll off. Good static storm laid down, separating the rest of them. Able to pull back in here if they want to. Seb looking for that opening. Only 2 points up in vacuum. Catches onto Fada, but nothing else afterwards. And 9, he's the real target that they're trying to go on. Winner's Curse just to try and escape, but it's not going to happen. OG, they find the heroes that they...
The damage is just so ridiculous. Like, Shad's just putting all the work.
Shad. He's going to double back in, get the call off onto Zeb. Thompson, he's in with the kick. Breaks Seb away from the Cataclysm combo. Laguna thrown down into the RP. They've caught Shad. Can Shad actually get out of this? Sumail comes in from the side. We'll get the stun down. They blow up Shad. They are going to see a round 2 coming in from Shad. And Aramis, he wants to be a part of it. Buys back, ready to head straight back over to help out his axe. So at least try to. The stun control's there. They've got nothing to break Shad out of the combo. Jump forward from Seb. He's also able to get the grab onto Celery. Steers him straight back into the heart. And they're looking for Aramis as well. They've found this second support. There's Aramis. It's going to be a buyback from Celery. Aramis turns straight away with a hookshot in onto No-Tail. They've got him. They've blown up the Oracle. Now they're turning towards Thompson, but Thompson with a BKB is ready to push in. Rolling boulder straight past Aramis though. Aramis will still fall to the damage output of Sumail. Shad trying to run back Saksa and Seb. Thompson, he's out with the roll. They've got nothing else to catch him with. Saksa keeping the hits in onto Shad, stopping his ability from being able to blink in and get the catch off. Boom over towards the mid. He's running down Sumail with the Cold Snap and the Spirit Vessel. Sumail backups coming in. Seb charging forward. He uses the Force Stuff to try and get Sumail back to safety. The spy legs are there. Shad calls off the mark. Won't catch the 2 of them. Cold Snap down onto Sumail. Now Shad, he's being controlled. Will put the man to try to get away, but Seb's back in with the Skewer. Skewer onto Shad. Shad will fall. The axe down. 3 dead on Viking. Thompson catch onto Kezu in with the Rolling Thunder. Straight over. Kezu turns with the Hex onto Saksa to stop any follow-up Light Strike Array from coming out straight away. It doesn't matter though. Saksa has the time still to turn. Kezu getting completely controlled here. Another slow from the boulder of Thompson in with the stun. Landing everything here against the spider, leaving Kezu no chance to break away from the control of Thompson and Saksa. 4 dead.
Combined with the blink on Tidehunter, they want to go now. They see Seb.
This could be huge. Good vision. Arrow! That reveals their positioning. Looking for a jump. They got him. Ravage comes out. Oh, with the Psionic projection. TA gets out of there. They're going to find Seb. Big back wall back. And actually, they got to be careful. Tundra need to back out.
They got nothing.
Skitter, BKB out, will kill No-Tail, but that is a Pyrrhic victory at best. Body blocks now coming in from the illusions. All right, they have Winter's Curse. You got to be careful about this one. With all these illusions, they can rip them apart. Seb gets turned on now. Gets hit with that Winter's Curse, looking for the Splinter Blast, dead. Thompson trying to make a little bit of a comeback here, but look at Sumail, he jumps in and blows up the Ursa. He didn't stand a chance, and now 9 jumped on afterwards, 3 dead. Held out 9, Winner's Curse, hoping to do something. The buyback comes from the Tidehunter. Arrow afterwards, but the BKB didn't get it out in time. Skitter, BKB runs forward, tries to bring down this Nyx Assassin. It is not gonna happen. Jump forward, there's the stun that they need. They take down Skitter, he buys back now. They keep on chasing it on this one. Thompson trying to find 9, he gets him. It's a godlike spree. They can't get anything. As one by one, all of Tundra falls. OG doesn't even die, and GG is...